and he got up there. All right,
All right.
all the snaps, quarterback and takes the handoff and he runs it, and he gets about the 14 yards on a run. Good run by Hippo.
Yeah, Hip is the more athletic quarterback.
Mobile,
Yeah.
yeah. Gain of 15 on the play, 1st and 10. And Princeton, like I said, they got all the momentum. They got the momentum right now. They got Columbia on their heels.
Quarterback power right
Ball
into.
is at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Quarterback in the shotgun. Ball is snaps. Hands off to the running back, and he gets about 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 5 coming up.
Here you go. Get the run game going. Eat up the clock, but you get into a rhythm. Your offensive linemen feel good.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 5 and lay. I guess Hippa got him going, man. He done brought some juice in there. All
Mm-hmm.
right, 2nd and 5. Hippa in the shotgun, man in motion. Ball at the 40. Ball of snaps. Hands it off to the running back, and he gets about a yard before he gets stopped. So it'll be 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Hippa's legs, though, changes how you defend this offense.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, can they get the 1st down on this play? 3rd and 4. Ball at the 38-yard line. All right, Hippa in a shotgun, running back to his left. Ball of snaps, drops back, and he takes off running, and he is brought down for a gain of 1. So it'll be 4th and 3 coming up. What is Princeton going to do? Hey, they got the momentum. I'll go for it. 4th and 3 coming up, and that's what they're
Mm-hmm.
going to do. Hippa's going to stay out there. Hippa's in a shotgun, running back to his right.
Needed to finish that ball.
All right, ball is snap. Oh, and he punts it actually. So they pin
Mm,
Columbia. They pin Columbia all the way down to the 1-yard line.
that's
Wow, what a
perfect.
pick!
There you go. That changes everything. That changes
Wow.
everything. Yes. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Wow, good job by the Tigers. Now, like I said, Columbia would definitely be under pressure at the 1-yard line
Yes.
now.
Remember the other time the interception was deep in the red zone. I mean, deep in their own zone. Sorry. So, yes, that's what you want to do. Hit a good job. Now, the defense, come out. Let's see if you can make a play. What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte has now scored on South Florida. It's 33-10. And Western Kentucky is up 27-17 on Delaware. Started the fourth quarter. So, this is really a nice chess match, because there you go. You see how the coaches are trying to play things. Princeton, like I said, coming in at halftime. Get your run game going. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. All right, so Goodwin, 15 of 20, 122, 2 interceptions. Cologne, 2 of 10, 60. Bahippa, 3 of 5, 28. Starting to pick up 88 total yards in passing. Columbia's at 79 yards. So you have Johnson, 29, and Bullock at 27 yards. And then you have Hippa leading the offense with 7 carries, 38 yards. Murphy, 7 for 29. Overall, 103 yards of rushing offense. So, no major changes in terms of the receiving yardage overall. It's been the same for a while now. First downs, fairly even. Columbia 12, Princeton 10. Let me know when they come back.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And third down, they're both the same. Third and fourth down are both the same. 4 for 9 on third down, 0 for 1. And 10 yards difference in total yards. So this is an evenly matched game. Penalties, Columbia, has 5, but they're only 26 yards, while Princeton is 2 for 30, and time of possession is about a 5-minute differential. So there you have it. So that's why this game is 10-3. So what type of adjustments do each coaching staff do continuing on? With 6:13 left in the third quarter. So you
But
know,
I'm gonna say Columbia's in look like they in trouble, man, at that 1-yard line because they have not been moving that ball, man. And when you're at the one, a lot of pressure, man. Teams start playing
run blitz.
tight.
run blitz right now if I'm Princeton.
Princeton. You
Yes.
said try to get that safety. Try to get that safety, man. Try to get that safety because if they just gonna be running, stack that line, right? Stack that line.
hmm Everybody stay true in their gap. So, and control your gap and don't let Columbia get anything. So go ahead, you got it.
All right, well, coming up to the line. Ball is on the 1 yard line. Let's see. I want to see what is Columbia. What play call they gonna call? Are they gonna throw the ball? Or they just gonna? I'm pretty sure they're gonna run on the first one though. Try to get some little breathing room. All right.
hmm
All right. Columbia, the ball that snaps, hands it off to the running back in the backfield, and he brings it out to the 6, 7 yard line. So a
Mm.
gain of 4 or 5 on the play. I don't know what was Princeton thinking. They just running the ball. They're just running the ball.
hmm
2nd and 4. So they got a little breathing room now. All right. Quarterback is in a shotgun. Ball that snaps. Hands it back
Backside.
off to the running back, and he gets about 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up.
At first play, the backside did not contain. That's why he was able to bounce it.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 1 coming up, man. I thought Princeton was really gonna bring that D. It's like, hey, this is the momentum right here, man. It's like, yo, you got to stop these guys. So 3rd and 1, let's see what they do on 3rd and 1. Can they get off the field?
hmm
Important defensive possession. All right, 3rd and 1. Quarterback is in shotgun. Ball to snaps, drops back, and he takes off running, and he gets the first down. A gain of 3 or 4 in the play. Wow. Another gap discipline again. He got that first down because they should have been stopped on that play.
Mm. Yeah, was that much? Yeah,
So
backside again. The backside.
1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 9 yard line. Quarterback is in the shotgun. Ball to snaps. Hands it back off to the running back, and he gets in about 5 more yards, 6 more yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4 coming up. Yo,
What's up?
all these guys doing is just running.
Mm-hmm. What's up, halftime, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. Appreciate you.
Philly was good at halftime.
Backside was sealed. They watched that backside, which opened up that alley.
All right. 2nd and 4. Godwin again is in a shotgun. Running back to his right. Ball to snaps. Fakes the throw, throws and gets a first down. Gain of 5 on the play. The throw to the sideline route to number 1.
Columbia is just starting to now get in a comfortable rhythm. They're not trying to be explosive, just meticulously move down the field.
And also, Jordan Kelly was a receiver on that play. All
That's right,
right.
halftime.
All right. 1st and 10. Ball to snaps. Hands it off to the running back, Lucas Bullock, and he gets about 1 yard on the play, if that. So it'll
This
be 2nd and 9 coming up.
this is going to be critical. This drive right here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to let them flip the field.
Ball is at the 26 yard line. It started at the 1. It's at the 26,
hmm
2nd and 9. All right. All right. Godwin in a shotgun. Blaylock to his left. Ball of snaps. Fakes the handoff. Throws, and it is incomplete. Too high for the receiver. So it'll be 3rd and 9 coming up.
Now this play is going to be critical. For me, you bring some heat. Bring some heat. Get that quarterback sped up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Like you said, hey, important possession right here. Princeton, they can get off the field, man. All right. 3rd and 9. Godwin in a shotgun. Bullock to his right. Man in motion. Ball is snaps. Drops back. Looking to throw. And he throws the Bullock over the middle, who sidesteps a man and close to the first down. He's real
Mm.
close. He's shot by 1 yard. So it'll be 4th and 1 coming up. And what is Columbia going to stand? They're going to try to get that first. Are they going to try it? No, they're getting off. They're gonna punt the ball. Man, he almost had it too. Good tackles. Like he
Mm,
almost had it.
mm-hmm. Quick update, Delaware scored. Now it's down by 3, 27-24.
Who?
Delaware.
Delaware. Oh,
They're
okay.
down to Western Kentucky.
All right. So Columbia punt the ball off to Princeton, and it's fair catch at the 28-yard line.
Mm, so there you have it. Um, good job. You didn't want to let them move all the way down the field. Still forced them to punt. So, would have been better if you could have kept them deep, but okay.
Yeah, it would
That
have
was
been
a
better
good
if it
one.
was 3 and out, right?
Yeah. So, there you have it. So good job by the defense. You got the ball back. The offense got into a rhythm. You still want to move down and at least get into field goal range and kick a field goal, so you can at least tie the game up. Preferably, though, you definitely want to score that touchdown. That's the key to everything. So uh, we'll see what happens, going forward. So um, appreciate everyone for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button for the man cave, the man cave underscore it's underscore Escott, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the man K underscore Escott on YouTube, on um,
On
Twitter.
Twitter.
Make sure you tap into the Aboriginal Sports Network, the Hardcore Sports Network, and Coach Ed Sports. All of those informations are there in the descriptions. If you're on Twitter, just tap into Sky's Papa, SKYSPOPPA 72. That's my Twitter page, the Aboriginal Sports Network, and the Hardcore Sports Network. All of those great content creators are there. I'm telling you, we got you covered for whatever you're looking for. So, and we bring you stuff like this each and every week. So, um, but again, this game, to be honest with you, this is favoring Columbia. This really is. Princeton it has been averaging over 30, I believe it was over 36 points a game. 30.
All right.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Uh, officials so they about to hand it. All right. 1st and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line. Look like Hippa's still in there. In the shotgun. Ball snaps, fakes the handoff. Looking, throws to the sideline route to the receiver. Gets it to pass number 0, and he gets a gain of 1 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 9 coming up.
Second.
No, second. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Tigers. Like I said, this game is there for both teams, man. 2nd
Mm-hmm.
and 9. Hippa throws to the sideline again to the receiver. He gets outside. He breaks it for a run up gain of 25 on the play. Wow,
Mm. That's what Princeton needs, something like that.
that was to Kai Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Honda number 25.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some poor tackling. Look at some holding, but some poor tackling. But anyway, Princeton is in at the midfield, hands the ball off, and he gets about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up. So it looked like Hippo's probably going to be the quarterback in it right now.
Probably setting up, waiting to use his legs again. Ooh, that should have been a face mask. Look like.
Hmm. Man, they got Columbia on their heels right now, man. If they Princeton can score right here, they could score right here because the defense look like they probably gonna be gassed. Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2nd and 9. Hippa in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is caught. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. A gain of 26 on the play.
Starting to get into nice field goal territory.
And that'll probably be the last play of the third quarter with 7 seconds left to go in the quarter. Wow. Nice catch.
Nice quarter route too. Yeah. Nice smash route concept where you have a short defender attacking the flat. and then you take the slot guy to run a corner route towards the sideline, so he has no underneath help. So he leverages the safety. Yeah, that safety was lost.
Wow, that was Josh Robinson on the catch. All right, Hunter Nichols, man. Hey, Princeton is in business, man, because it looked like
Hmm.
Columbia looked like they've been dead since that 10 point, since they scored 10.
Hmm. And that's the whole thing. That's why I said early when, it was said earlier, if they score again, it's over. No, you can never say it's over. Now look, if they scored early, it would have made it more difficult, but it's never over. So, right now
Hmm.
you want to step up. Let's take a quick update, look at the stats. And Goodwin, 17 to 23, 135. Hippa, 6 of 8, 80 yards. So he's been more accurate. Cologne just doesn't have it today. So, um, and coach should have made this change a little bit earlier. I'm going to be honest, but hey, hindsight is 2020. Rushing yards are coming in a little bit more balanced. Griffin Johnson for Columbia, 8 carries, 44 yards, while Bullock is 9 of 28. Hippa, 7 of 38. Murphy, 7 of 29. 99 yards for Columbia, 104 for Princeton. Titus Evans still leading, 5 of 50. Ethan Hebb, 2 of 45. Paul Kohner, 1 for 51. Robinson, 2 of 42. So Princeton is overtaken in the passing yards. So looks like they're going to be taking over the total yardage in terms of this game. So what do you mean? Come on, update the. No, the first downs, Princeton should be leading if
Hmm.
I'm calculating right. So yeah, Princeton is leading in terms of total yards, 244 to 234. So first downs is inaccurate. Um, Penalties the same. Time of possession, hmm, 70 minutes difference there. So still stays balanced, but Princeton offensively is getting into that rhythm. So I know it should be coming back soon. So you have it. And again, thanks to everyone for tapping in. Really appreciate you all for being here. So enjoying this great Friday night in the Ivies. So Ivy League football, it's one of the oldest conferences around, and they've been playing for decades. So um,
The leather helmets, the leather helmets.
yeah, the leather helmets. So let me
Man,
see.
I'm like, Princeton Stadium is empty. Come on, Princeton. All right, back to action. Ball is at the 18-yard line. Hippa in the shotgun, running back to his right. Ball is snaps, drops back, looking, rolls, looking, throws to the end zone, and it is out of bounds. So it'll
Mm,
be 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, 2nd and 10. Like I said, Princeton, you can get 7 here, man. You need 7 right here, man, to really put some pressure on Columbia. All right, ball of snaps, rolls to his right, Hippo rolls to his right, and he is stopped immediately. No gain on the play. 3rd and 10 coming up. Mm,
mm-mm,
that play had no chance.
yeah.
So now it's 3rd and 10 now. I mean, they still in field goal range, but should have got a first down. All right, ball of snaps. I mean, empty backfield, Hippo in a shotgun. Look like it's gonna be a patch trying to get this first down. All right, ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, completed to his receiver Robinson, and he gets a first down, a gain of 12 with 13 on the play. First
Mm,
and goal, Princeton at the 5-yard line. So good, Josh Robinson on the catch.
mhm.
All right, first and goal, Hippa in the shotgun,
Use his legs.
running back to his left. right, ball of snaps, drops back looking, throws a fade route, and that should be a pass interference in the end zone, and it is. Flag in the end zone. So, wow, be first and goal again. But like I said, this time it'll be, where it should be, is it half the distance or is it right there on the one
No,
on
I
one?
think it's at the 2 yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so it should be at the two. Yeah, I know that.
Mhm.
He brought him down.
Mhm. Mhm.
And sometimes you don't even know why, because like I said, I don't even think he's going to have that catch that ball like that.
Well, DBs tend to panic a little bit. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. All right, ball's at the two. First and goal. Hippa shotgun hands the ball off to the running back, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right, so there you go.
Touchdown number 21 for the Princeton Tigers. Ethan Clark with the rushing touchdown. So Princeton takes the lead 13-10, awaiting the extra point to go up four. And what we say, Columbia, you've been. Oh man, that dude got held on Columbia though. He,
Yeah, they haven't been calling a lot of holding penalties. I think they got two in the whole game.
that's kind of surprising. If they run it a lot, it should be a lot more holding calls on run plays. And the extra point is good. And Princeton goes up 14-10 over Columbia. So Hunter Nichols, hey, you're almost there, man. If Princeton could do it again, but Columbia, like I said, Columbia has been like they've been stagnant, man. So their offense got to get something going on this drive right here, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, Columbia has started to stall out from their early drive. Princeton is looking like they're cleaning up their mistakes and they're taking advantage of Columbia being a little bit more stagnant. So, um, but this is a great this is a this the opportunity for Columbia right now is get back into your rhythm. You've done it before. Get back into your rhythm, move the ball down the field, and get some type of points, even if it's a field goal, but get some type of points. And then, with your defense, step up, because this is changing. Because earlier it was Columbia dominating on both sides of the ball. Now Princeton has gotten into the rhythm offensively. The defense has really shut down Columbia and not allowed them to capitalize in terms of scoring points. So um, we'll see what happens as this game goes on. I mean, you still have plenty of time. You have a little over
Hmm.
13 minutes left in the game, so you go from there.
But you said a
Mm.
lot of it, even in the first half, like Princeton was beating themselves up too with some turnovers, man. It's just like that's what like kind of threw them off with. But both teams
Mhm.
had turnovers because if it was in turnovers, there more points on the board for both teams, man. But that's what happens, man.
Exactly. So I think the turnovers are they're even now, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't check that. That's what I
I think
thought.
yeah, it was 2-2.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. First downs are updated 14-14, 5 of 11 third down for Columbia, 5 of 10 for Princeton, 234 in total yards, 259. And the turnovers, yeah, there it is 2-2. Okay. Yeah, so we're up to date now. So good. So, but yeah, this is still a good game. Um, and I know Hunter still wants another 2 points. So
He said if I could get a field goal and Columbia don't, I mean, from Princeton, Columbia don't score again, I'm good.
exactly. So yeah, Anthony wants Princeton to win too. So so I know they're all betting, the
Hmm.
money line or whatever. So and I get it, I get it. So but there you go. So
Yeah, I know one thing. Columbia has got to get something on this drive because I know I said it the last time, but you got to get something on this drive because guess what? And yeah, it's not too many more opportunities after this, man.
hmm hmm
All right, so Princeton set the kick off to Columbia, and the kick is up, and it is caught at the 3 yard line. He brings it out to the 10, the 15 to 20, and that's where he stopped right there at the 20 yard line, 19, 20 yard line. So that's where Columbia and Goodwin will start from. But they're gonna have to pass the ball, man. You're gonna have to move the ball. You have to do something. You have to mix it up. Just can't be running like three straight times or four straight times to try to get first downs.
Hmm.
You got to throw the defense off, and their defense now is well rested. So
Exactly, exactly. So they've been comfortable. They have the energy, so they're feeling good. They're getting into a nice little rhythm. So
all right, Columbia in the shotgun. Godwin fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, throws, and it is completed. Oh, is it dropped? Is it incomplete pass? He had the ball.
hmm
Number three, he had the catch. I don't know what happened. He went to the ground and they knock it out. Like the pass was to Caden Butler. I thought he had the pass. Let me see. He had it, and he was open too. Caught it.
hmm
Let me see another angle of it. I thought he. Well, no catch. Second and 10. All right. Ball is snaps. Hands it off to the running back, and he is brought down in the backfield for a loss of one. So Columbia they stalling again. Since that first quarter, they only got 24 yards of total offense.
hmm
And Princeton, on the other hand, has 235 yards of total offense since that first quarter. Wow.
That's what you needed to do. So, for Princeton, that's what they needed to do from after that start of the game in those first couple of series. So, they definitely stepped up.
All right, third and 10. Throws and the pass is completed, and but he's brought down a gain of 6 on the play. He almost got sacked too. And the quarterback he's sitting on the floor right now. He's getting up a little bit, so he must have took a hit. But Columbia once again got to kick the ball off. Oh, he got sandwiched. He got
hmm
sandwiched at the end.
hmm Yeah, he did. And just like I said earlier, get after him, get good clean hits, rattle him. Those are the type of plays that can affect the outcome of the game going forward.
Oh, that's what Princeton needed. And so they got the momentum now. They're gonna get the ball again. And like I said,
Hmm
that's a timeout. Princeton calls a timeout again. Why did Princeton call a timeout? They call a timeout. So
hmm
yeah, I don't know why they call a timeout. But Columbia set the kickoff now to Princeton. And like I said, Columbia's offense is just went AWOL. All right, the kick is up and it is out to the 30-yard line and it goes out of bounds. And that's where HIPAA and the Princeton Tigers will take over at with all the momentum on their side now.
Princeton had made this change a little bit earlier at quarterback. I mean, you know,
Hmm.
it would be a different ball game. Ooh, that barely missed the Princeton defense. Princeton player bouncing over the player.
But you know what happens, right? After this game like this, now they're probably gonna shift to him as the starting quarterback. Mm.
Hmm, we'll see. Rhode Island has now cut the Brown lead to 28 to 21. Same score with UCF Charlotte, 33-10. And same score with Delaware and Western Kentucky.
That game's late, right?
Western Kentucky, it looks like it's 3:40, and Western Kentucky has the ball at their own 23-yard line. So let me peek real quick. I'll be right back. see with that game. Okay, they're in commercial break, so.
Like I said, just look if Princeton scores, man, that's all you'll cover your thing because they don't look like Columbia's doing anything. They haven't done nothing since the first quarter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the Columbia coach is mad. I don't know who he's mad at, the referees or his team, because he's on that sideline going up and down the sidelines. He's probably talking to the refs. You need to talk to
Mm-hmm.
your team.
Well, both of it. So you want to work the referees so you can get calls, and then you want to inspire your players.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 30. Hippa in the shotgun. Is it Hippa or they went back to? Nope, they went back to the quarterback. What is it? To Blaine. I mean to Kai
Mm,
Cologne. So went back to Cologne, hands the ball off. And the running back gets about 1 yard. Oh, and what's his name was mad about? He was mad about his quarterback getting sandwiched like that. I guess I don't think the guy hitting the helmet or something.
mm.
But it's 2nd and 9. All right, ball is snaps. Quarterback drops back, looking, throws, and the pass is batted down at the line. So it'll be 3rd and 9.
I don't know why you
Mm-hmm.
made this change. I don't know why you made this change.
He needs to go back
HIPAA,
to Kai Cologne, and Kai Cologne's only 2 for 11. Two for
yes,
11.
you don't make this change. He's not with it today.
This is what some of these coaches do. And Cologne is still in there again. It's 3rd and 9.
Can't
Ball
make.
has is
Yeah,
the same play. 3rd and 9 at the 30. Ball is snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is caught for a first down and more to the 40, to 30. Oh, that might be. Did he bring my horse collar? Nope. But 1st and 10, like I said, ball a gain of 45 on the play.
I've been thinking that Princeton was going to win since the beginning of the game. So, based on the history and playing in Princeton, so.
That pass was to Roman Lorio. So it's 1st and 10 Princeton, and then hey, they're in business to score some points at the 20-yard line, at the red in the red zone. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cologne, ball of snaps, hands the ball off to the running back, and he gets about 4 yards on the play.
That's all you do. Just keep running the football. Just keep running the football.
Ball is handed off to Ethan Clark. Second
Mm-hmm.
and 7 on the play. 10:24 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Princeton is on the prowl again. Princeton is in business. All right, Cologne in a shotgun, running back to his left. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is incomplete. The receiver fell or he get tripped. It looked like he either got tripped or so there's no call on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. Pass was intended for Roman Lorio again. All right.
Mm.
3rd and 7. Cologne is in a shotgun, empty backfield. All right. Ball of snaps, drops back, throws to the sidelines to number 5, and he is brought down immediately for a loss of 6 on the play.
Mm.
Wow. Not a good play. If I probably would have just dropped that pass.
And you're not thinking that as a app player. You're
No,
just
I know, but I mean, as soon as he
yeah.
caught the ball, they were there. As soon as he caught it, because it's supposed to be guys are supposed to be blocking, but as soon as he caught it, they were there. So it's 4th and 11, and Princeton is set to for the field goal attempt, a 38-yard field goal attempt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, stock guy. You kick the field goal, go up by 7 if you can.
All right, the kick is up, and it is good, and it is a 7-point lead, 17-10. Princeton over Columbia with 9:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Can the Columbia Lions make a comeback? They have been flat ever since the first quarter.
So there you have it. So
So everybody is covering right now. You love it for the parlay. He's covering right now.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. You have Browns still leading Rhode Island 28-21. UCF over Charlotte 33-10. Western Kentucky leading Delaware 27-24. 2 minutes left in that game. So these games are starting to wind down. So you guys who are waiting, looking for, your betting fix in a sense. I know you're if as you say, your parlay. Right now, if you're waiting on Princeton, there you go. You just gotta hope. You still have plenty of time. I think what 9:25 left in
Hmm.
the game. So, um, but but I will say this: the way Columbia has slowed down, it's really making it hard. So definitely can't go three and out now. You can't go three and out or a short series and punt and leave Princeton with plenty of time, 6 minutes left. Because then if you get into that range for Princeton, you go into what is called a 4-minute offense. Maybe not so with six, you stay with your full offense, but if you can get to 4 minutes, then you start, running the football and chewing up the clock. Um, you
Hmm.
know, when we look at Princeton offensively, 110 yards rushing. So while there's nothing dynamic, they have had the opportunity to make plays, and also you want to force Columbia to take their timeouts. But go ahead, man. You got it.
I mean, Columbia has been blanked in the last three quarters with zeros on the scoreboard. Tigers set the kick off. The kick is up, and the ball's at the 10. Brings it out to the 10, the 15, and he is tackled right there at the 22-yard line. So that's where Columbia will take over. But like I said, Columbia has not had nothing to write home about the last,
Mm-hmm.
what, 9, 10 possessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's like the coach is more animated on the sidelines with the officials than his team. You got to get your team. You got to get your quarterback. And I don't even know who's Columbia's backup quarterback. They might want to try another quarter. They should have been trying another quarterback just to see, man, because this dude's been flat. What's his name? Godwin's been flat since the first quarter.
Yeah, he's like I said, coming in prior to this game, he was very inaccurate. He was a 45% completion rate. So um, it might be they have freshmen behind him, so that might be the issue.
All right, Godwin in the shotgun. Ball to snaps. Hands the ball off to the running back, and he slips on the floor and get a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. Wow, can't slip, man. You got to stay on your feet. That was to the running back, Griffin Johnson. So it should be 2nd and 9 coming up. But you're gonna have to pass the ball. You're gonna have to pass the ball. You have to get some chunk yards down here.
Princeton is
All
also coming with the blitz.
right, 2nd and 8. Good one. And the shotgun drops back, looking, so he's rolling out to his left, and it's a flag on the play, and the pass is incomplete. But there's a flag on the play. It might be on Columbia, probably for a holding. So it's gonna drive him back. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Columbia, like I said, they have just totally just they just I mean the offense has just sputtered. Like I said, Columbia, like I said, not what you want to do. You don't want to be going. You're going the total wrong way. You're going the opposite way. You need to be going the other way.
You move them back, you take the penalty,
2nd and 18.
make it more difficult. They haven't been. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying they like you said they've been very stagnant. Quarterback is not accurate now, so yes, you take the penalty yards.
I look like Princeton is coming. All right, the ball is snaps. Low pass, drops back, looking, throws, and it is completed for a first down to the
Mm.
37-yard line. Wow, it's a gain of 26 on the play.
Mm.
So where was that most of the game?
Yeah, that was from the early part of the game. That's
First and
exactly.
10.
Hmm.
All right, ball of snaps, hands it off to the running back, and he gets about two on the play. Looked like he was going, and he just stopped. But he gets around one, gain of one on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 9 coming. Second and 9. 7:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. Columbia,
Good field by the safety there.
good one in the shotgun, and look like Princeton look like they're bringing everybody, or they just showing that they bring everybody. Shotgun, good ones in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. They drop back now. He rolls to his left. Rolls to his right, and he throws out of bounds. Nowhere to go. So it'll be 3rd and 9 coming up. Good D by Princeton. But man, they got to get something that like they got to get another pass downfield, man, just to open it up. Because I do believe if they don't get nothing on this drive, that'll be it. Because Princeton definitely gonna shorten the game. They just gonna eat clock.
Hmm. 7:25 on the clock.
All right, 3rd and 9. Ball is at the 37-yard line. 38-yard line. You better get the play in. 3rd and 9. Got to
Hmm.
get this first down. Got to get this first down. All right, good one in the shotgun. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and almost intercepted. Incomplete pass. 4th and 9. Good defense by Princeton, and they'll get Columbia off the field. So hey, all Princeton got to do is, like I said, eat clock and run it, man.
And the pressure is the reason why he threw an inaccurate pass. So 7:20 left on the game clock. 4th and 9. Now Princeton, you don't want to go completely anemic. Still want to have an even balance. And you bring in HIPAA because his legs can also play into the fold.
And look like it's a false start on Columbia, so 5 more yards, so they'll have to re-kick it.
Mm, killing themselves.
They need Princeton to help them out with some yards, and they helping Princeton out. Princeton don't need no help.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they have to kick it again. 4th and 14. The kick is up, and it's fair catch. Oh, and falls down, but he catches the ball at the 24-yard line. Oh, I thought he was going to drop that one, man, because he went backwards on that catch.
Mm.
So hey, Princeton, hey, this is your game right here to win, man. This is your game to win.
So yeah, it's their game. They know that, and you just want to be very simple with it. So let me tap in real quick to the Western Kentucky real quick. Oh no, it's still on. I'm not gonna touch it.
And it looks like what's name is coming back out again. Number 12 for the quarterback. Cologne will be back out.
Okay.
All right. Cologne's ball, in the shotgun, running back to his right. And he hands the ball off to the end. He gets no gain on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. That ball is handed off to the running back, number 5, Darian Murphy. All right. 2nd and 10. Cologne in the shotgun. Murphy to his right, running back. Ball is snapped. And he fakes the handoff, roll out to his left, and the passes. Oh, almost knocked out. Held on to the ball. A gain of 3 or 4 in the play. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like the clock was stopped. Why was the clock stopped?
Hmm.
Nobody called a timeout even after that first running play. Oh, did he knock that ball out?
No,
He
but he
knocked
still
the
has it.
Yeah, he still has it, but he knocked it out. All right, 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 6. All right, Cologne is in a shotgun. Can they stop them? Can Columbia stop them on this play? 3rd and 6. Cologne in a shotgun. Murphy to his right. Play clock is running down. 3, 2. Ball is snaps. Get it off in time. And Cologne throws, and it is completed to Robinson again for a first down. A gain of 18 on a play.
Mm.
First down. 1st and 10 Tigers. Man, they be losing this guy.
Hmm. They cleared on the outside, so they ran some type of a I can't remember. I think he said yeah, hammer route, vertical on the outside, out cut, like a 10-yard out, and
All
then
right,
there it is.
1st and 10. All right, hands the ball off to the running back, and he gets about 4 yards on the play. Hands the ball off to the running back Honda. So 2nd and 6 coming up. 4:50 left to go in this fourth quarter. And Princeton in no hurry right now, man. Columbia, like I said, they
The Aces won.
all right, 2nd and 6. Cologne in a shotgun. Honda to his left, the running back. Ball to snaps. Hands it off to Honda, and he is stopped for a gain of 1 on the play. So 3rd down coming up. Going inside of 4 minutes, 4:06 left to go. 3rd and 5. Can Columbia get off the field here? All right, empty backfield. Cologne in a shotgun. Still 19 seconds on the play clock. The coach on like, hey, you got to use some more time. Run that thing down. All right, 3rd and 5. The ball is snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is completed to a wide open receiver for a first down. Gain of 20 on the play. To Lario on the catch. And man, they just every time they need the first down, they just keep picking them off, picking them
Mhm.
apart. So hey, every time you get a first down, that's more clock is going to be used.
Exactly. More clock. And now Columbia is starting to get into that area where do they need to take their timeouts?
Because they still got all 3 of their timeouts. All right, ball is
Hmm.
at the 33-yard, 32-yard line. All right, ball is snaps, hands the ball off to the running back, and he gets about 2 or 3 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down coming up, and it look like Columbia will probably use their first time. No, there's a flag on the play. There's a late flag. Is it on Princeton? Yeah, more than likely. Holding against Princeton. Replay first down. That's what Columbia needs. They need them to keep moving back,
Hmm.
but they got to make some stops on their end too, like I said.
Thank you for everyone tapping in. Make sure you guys hit the like button on all the networks associated with this. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. It's free for you guys. Hey, if it's free, it's for me. Make sure you get notified so you know when we post new content and share on all your social media platforms. We appreciate everyone. So,
All right, ball is snapped to the quarterback, and he loses about 3 yards on the play, but there's a flag on the play again on his 1st and 20. Let's see what the flag is.
illegal formation, I bet you.
It probably is because I look like as soon as they threw the flag out, so that's probably what it is. Illegal formation. Yep.
Hmm. Yeah, I could
So
tell
be
they went unbalanced, and you had two off on top. So yeah, with the
Colombia's like now y'all getting this stuff is like we needed that earlier. You know what I'm saying? All these penalties. So it's 2nd and 20
run the ball.
with 2:50
Oh,
left. All
they
right.
declined it. They declined it. Yeah, because then that would give
Uh,
them an extra first down.
all
That's
right. The
true.
ball is handed off to number 5, and he gets about 2 or 3 yards on the play. So it'll be third down coming up.
Take your timeout.
So Colombia will take their first time out with 2:42 left to go in the fourth quarter.
That means
Third down coming up.
they'll have two left, as well as the 2 minute timeout.
Hmm. It's Ivy League Friday, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to be having them for the next few weeks anyway. So, and this is a great way to start off the Ivy Leagues. So, 3rd and 16. What do you do? Um, you're welcome, Yancey. We appreciate. We like doing this, and we like you guys interacting with us, talking with us, and it's a family thing, man. Think about it.
All right, third down coming up. Let's see if Colombia can make this stop. Ball is at the 39-yard line. All right, Cologne in the shotgun. The ball is snaps, drops back, and he is sacked. A
Can't
loss of
take
5 on the
a
play.
sack. You can't take that sack. You don't
Oh,
do
that
the
knocks him
you,
out of field goal range.
exactly. Depending on where your kicker's range is, you don't take that. Well, I mean,
Looks like Colombia. Well, they're gonna let the clock run down to the 2-minute one for it. They're not calling the timeout.
well,
So
now that I think about it, that would have been a 50-plus field goal. So maybe that's fine. If you're going to punt it anyway, just get a little extra yard so this way you have a window to work with your punter.
and we are at the 2-minute warning with the score Princeton 17, Columbia 10 with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. It will be Columbia's ball when Princeton kick off after the 2-minute warning, and Columbia has 2 timeouts left. And WNBA has one final game one. The
Mm-hmm.
Aces came back to win at home by 3, 89
Mm-hmm.
86 over the Phoenix Mercury, who put up a valiant effort.
And just to update, it's a final. Brown beats Rhode Island 28-21. Western Kentucky beat Delaware 27-24. USF is up on Charlotte 33-18 with about 9 minutes left in that game. And San Jose State is leading New Mexico in the first quarter 7-0. So you have the other two starting at 10:30. So there you have it, up to date. So pretty excited. Also, make sure you guys tap in tomorrow. 7:30, 7:15 ish pregame. We're going to be covering the Miami and Florida State game. That's a big game. Who
Oh
runs
yeah, I'll be
Florida?
I- I'll be here for that, man. I'll definitely be here for that on there tomorrow
Hmm.
night.
Yeah. So excited for that game too. So if Castellanos can create that magic, or is Carson Beck going to keep Miami at number 3 in the country? Who knows? We'll see tomorrow. So, um, game is played in Tallahassee tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff. We do a pregame at 7:15. So, just to get us a little ready for the game. So, make sure you guys tap in.
Yeah, what's that? Is that Miami number 4?
No, Miami's number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on.
Okay, I know Florida State is like 18, so I said
Miami's
Florida
yeah.
State needs this win because hey, they can't lose two in a row because they just lost to Virginia. So if Florida State loses, they are out of the top
Mm,
25.
yeah, they just lost to Virginia. Oh no, it was
Yeah,
last week. Yeah.
yeah. And Miami had a bye week, so Miami's
Yeah.
well rested.
Yeah, Miami in the AP is number 3. In the coaches, they're number 3, and in my rankings, they're number 3.
All right, so Princeton set the kickoff to Columbia. Can Columbia make this comeback? We will see. But anyway, they should have a
Mm,
long field to go. And the kick is up, and it is fair catch at the 11-yard line. So that's where Columbia will start.
that Yale Lehigh is going to be fire tomorrow.
What?
Yale Lehigh. I like. I think that's going to be a good game tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I thought you said somebody's gonna get fired
No,
tomorrow.
no, 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 no. No, no, I said that game is going to be fire tomorrow. So
Oh, okay.
Ivy League versus Patriot League. So so you know me. I mean, I go all the way down to D3, man. I know a lot of it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, when you said fire, I was like, fire. It's like, oh, somebody on the hot seat tomorrow. They like, they gone.
you never know.
Oh, now Columbia brings in another quarterback. Now they bring in another quarterback,
Mm,
number 18. He takes the snap, he drops back, and he throws to Bullock. Bullock out of the backfield, and Bullock gets about 9 on the play. First, I mean, it should be second and 1 coming up. So who's number
mm,
18? That's
mm,
Xander Menapace. Menapace.
mm.
He came in the last 2 minutes of the game. All
It,
right,
it,
clock is running. All right, Menapace in the shotgun, drops back, looking, and he jump pass, and there's a first down gain of 7 on the play. So they got to
mm,
hurry up. Columbia has to hurry up. I know they got 2 timeouts. Or did they just no? They ain't haven't used this one yet. Nah, they got to go though. Menapace in the back of in the shotgun, running back to his right. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, and he is brought down for no gain. So to be second and 10 coming up. Man, he just in the pocket. He just like I think Columbia used the timeout, but he looks like not sure what to do in the pocket. He's not moving around fast enough. It's like you're gonna get sacked, bro. You got to move.
mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't know if he's a freshman or whatever because it's like you know what I'm saying. He's just like, but coming in cold like that, that's a lot to ask for somebody coming in the last 2 minutes of a
Well,
game.
is the other quarterback hurt? That's the question. You know,
I think you thinking like after that hit.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because that's the only thing I don't see the other quarterback. He's not hanging around, so maybe he is,
Hmm.
banged up a little bit. So I mean,
He's in that blue tent.
if they have a blue tent, so yeah.
All right, second and 10 coming up. Let's see what Columbia gonna do. So Menapace, the quarterback, is in a shotgun. Just pass the snaps, drops back, and he is sacked again. Oh no, he gets rid of it. I thought he was gonna blow the whistle. It says an incomplete pass.
Mm,
And you get a little extracurricular activity going on.
mm.
Man,
So
I thought that was gonna be a sack. I guess they ain't stopped the play, so he threw an incomplete pass.
did a little Eli there.
Right. But I'm telling you, for a quarterback, you can't be in the pocket like that, like you have no awareness like that. He's just like it's
Getting
like
them
he's
boys
walking in
up.
a candy store somewhere, like he's taking a walk around a candy store. It's like, bro, you gotta know what you're doing. All right, third and 10,
Hmm.
ball of snaps, drops back, looking. Now he on the run, and he's still on the move. Gets about 8 on a play. Should be fourth and 2 coming up. But all his plays look like it's slow.
Hmm.
49 seconds left to go in the game. Fourth and 2 coming up.
Yeah, he's not a mobile quarterback.
You say you're not the fleetest of foot, huh?
Mm-mm. So it's what, 4th and 2.
4th and 2. All right, can Princeton end the game here? All right, Menapace in the shotgun drops back, pass is thrown, and it is caught by Bullock for a first down at the
Mm.
39-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. You gotta hurry up. All right, 1st and 10. Ball to snaps, drops back, looking, and he takes over, and then he throws. Is that a catch? Man, that stuff look weird.
I'm trying to see now.
I'm trying to see if that's a catch, but hey, ball is snap. They gave it to him. Ball is snaps, and he looking and he throws, and that's also caught at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here's the bucket bounce.
Something looks weird. All right, 1st and 10, 12 seconds. Ball is snaps, drops back, looking, throws to the sideline to number 86, and he gets out of bounds with 3 seconds left to go.
Mhm. This is gonna be a just throw it up into the end zone now.
Hail Mary.
Yes. 3 seconds, you have no choice.
3 seconds and one timeout left. That's it. You're right. This is the last play of the game coming up. And look like they're gonna use their final timeout.
Mm. I don't like this series right here, the way they managed it.
Me either.
With some of the movement, the way they're attacking the defense. It's like you're just nickeling. Okay, there's the other quarterback. Yeah, he's right there. So this looks like it is just a regular quarterback change. Yeah, I'm with you. Why are you making this change now, late in the game, under 2 minutes? I don't understand that. So, um,
Yeah, not unless the other quarterback was hurt or but concussion protocol or something. I don't know.
I'm putting at least one guy back at the goal line because that's what they need. They need a touchdown. And then, if you want to play man underneath where everybody's running with their receiver, um,
And now
something.
Princeton will use their timeout.
Good win. Princeton keeps his parlay alive. So you must be ahead of us.
Yeah, he is because he's happy. He's like, because Princeton covered, man. It looked like Columbia was going to do the thing. Yeah, they keep going back to that hit, man. It looked like he got hit in the head and underneath the helmet and all that stuff. And
Hmm. UCF is now up 40-18 over Charlotte. So they scored again. Yeah, but even if they felt it was targeting, not just by the officials on the field, you have the replay booth that can call for that.
right, and because they never, and then that's why the coach is hot at them, I guess, but they never reviewed it. All right, 2nd and 10, ball to snaps, and Menapace drops back. Now he's throws into the end zone, and it is deflected and incomplete, and that's the game.
Mm.
Princeton defeats Columbia 17-10. Mm-mm-mm. But like I said, this last drive by Columbia, it just looked clunky. I don't know what it. I know it was a new quarterback and also, but it's just like
Hmm.
he just was not moving around that pocket like he is. Like he could have got hit on. The way he was running, like the ball could have got knocked out of his hands or something like that because he didn't know where he was.
Well, here we go. We're going to take a look at the finals. Let me make sure I'm up to date. It says final and final stats. Chase Goodwin, 19 of 28, 165, two interceptions. Alexander Menapace, 6 of 8, 40 yards. Overall, they're 25 of 36, 205. Princeton, Kai Cologne, 7 of 17, 145, one interception. Blaine Hippa, 7 of 11, 93 yards overall. 14 of 27, 238, one interception. Russian, Griffin Johnson, 10 of 46, Luka Bullock, 10 of 29 overall. Columbia is 32 carries for 110, 110 touchdown. Princeton, Hippa 8 for 38. Murphy 9 for 35 overall. They're 39 carries for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receptions, Titus Evans actually went up to 8 receptions, 93 yards. Good game for him. Ethan Hebb 2 for 45. Luka Bullock 6 for 34. For Princeton, Josh Robinson 4 for 73. Roman Lorio 2 for 67, and Paul Kutner 1 for 51 overall. Columbia was 25 for 205, and Princeton was 14 of 238. If we look at the team stats, what we have is pretty even on first downs. Columbia had 18, Princeton had 17. Third down is where, you know, it shows Columbia 5 of 14, Princeton 8 of 15. Fourth down, Columbia was 1 of 2, Princeton was 0 for 1. Total yards, Columbia 315, Princeton 352. So they definitely stepped it up. Penalty yards, big. Columbia 8 for 44, Princeton 3 for 40. Both teams had 2 turnovers. Time of possession differential of about 3 minutes when you really break it down. So that's why this game came down to what you have there. So good win for Princeton. They moved to 2-1 on the year, 1-0 in Ivy League, and Columbia falls to 1-2, 0-1 in the Ivy. So that's where you have it right now. What each team will do next week. Let me see. Princeton takes on. Let me see. Princeton next week. Princeton takes on Mercer, which is nationally ranked in the FCS. They really took it to Princeton last year. So, but next
They
week,
took on
Princeton.
Mercer from here, Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So Mercer comes up to Jersey though. So next Saturday. So that is on. If you have ESPN Plus, you can watch it on ESPN Plus. Noon kickoff, and Columbia next week. They travel to. No, they host Lehigh next Saturday, also 12 noon ESPN Plus. If you want to watch either team. So there you have it. So your final thoughts on today's game overall, Cave.
Final thoughts, man. Like I said, a tale of two halves, man. Like I said, Columbia came out like they were ready for business and stuff like that. They came out on fire in that first quarter. Like I said, I thought they was going to beat Princeton. I mean, when they came out, it was up 10-0 before Princeton even knew it. But then, like I said, slowly but surely, by the second quarter, Princeton started getting their bearings right. Like I said, that turnover probably woke Princeton up and stuff like that to get that touchdown. Because if they didn't get that touchdown and Columbia score, it probably could have been a different game. But
Mm-hmm.
Princeton, like I said, they woke up and that was it. And after that drive, Columbia, like I said, they had no more answers, man. They was not moving the ball. I mean, they were moving the ball, but then, like I said, their drives was stalled. And when that started happening, they just started getting empty points and empty possessions. And slowly but surely, it woke Princeton up. Their momentum kept going and going. And they shut Columbia out in the second half. Like I said, since that first quarter, Columbia had like 24 total yards,
Mm-hmm.
like into the late into the third quarter. That's like 2 quarters worth of work with no movement at all. Can't
Mm-hmm.
can't can't do that. And I learned. I think the quarterback that played the backup quarterback, I think Sanchez. They said he hurt his shoulder. That's why he didn't come in. But Manapace came in.
Okay.
So that was one of the things. But hey, looking at that game, like I said, Princeton, like I said, looked good in that second half and stuff like that. Love the uniforms too. Like I said, they like the orange and black Michigan Wolverines
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uniform and stuff like that, man. Like I said, Princeton always hold near and dear to my heart. Like I said, when I had my high school graduation at Hightstown, graduated from Princeton University. That's why our graduation was Jadwin Gymnasium
Okay. Okay.
on
Okay.
the campus of Princeton. So let's just like, yo, even though I said let's go Columbia, but hey, shout out to Princeton Tigers, man.
Exactly. So, last quick update. Again, you had the finals. Brown over Rhode Island, Western Kentucky over Delaware. Now you have Princeton over Columbia. UCF is leading Charlotte 47-18 now, about a little under 7 minutes in the game. San Jose State ended the first quarter is leading New Mexico. You know, West Virginia BYU just kicked off, and Colorado State, San Diego State will be kicking off soon. So there you have it. And as far as final thoughts, man, you know, you hit it perfectly. You know, this was a tale of two games in a sense. You know, Columbia started fast, and you know they needed to, but like I said during the course of the game, you know that could also be because they knew Princeton was going to score. Princeton had been scoring over 30 points a game, so they kept them under their average, but Princeton has an offense that can, when it gets going, can get moving. You know, it's also a tale of two quarterbacks. You know, Hippa came in and really gave them a spark. You know, and then you brought, Blaine back in, and, you know, you allowed him to work, and he eventually started to get him going. So he, you know, gotten, some passes going and felt a little bit more comfortable. And the offense didn't seem too choppy. You know, they seemed to be able to move the ball, and they had good balance. So, and then both teams defensively, you know, I have to give both teams credit. You know, Princeton's defense overall hadn't been the greatest, but they played well. You know, Columbia did move early, but they made the adjustments to stop Columbia from taking advantage of those open areas, and they finally capitalized. So, you know, there you have it. Appreciate everyone. You know, if you haven't already done so, hit the like button for Coach Ed Sports, TheMan-Cave _ Escod. Also on Twitter, hit him there. If you're watching me on Twitter, make sure you hit my channel there. Make sure you tap into the Hardcore Sports Network on YouTube and on Twitter, and also, or X, I'm sorry, whichever you call it, and also for the Aboriginal Sports Network, same thing on all the social media platforms. So on Twitter and also on YouTube, Instagram. I mean, we can cover it everywhere. So, and subscribe, as my man TP says. Man, there's so many
It
great
costs you
content creators.
nothing, right?
Yes, hey, if it's free, it's for me. So I like saying that. So, but that's going to be
Make
it.
make make sure you be back here tomorrow night. We'll be back
Yes.
here tomorrow night for the big game tomorrow night. Miami versus Florida State, live from
Mm-hmm.
Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee, Florida. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see the Battle of Florida. Let's see if Florida
Mm-hmm.
State. Let's see if they can regroup and try to get back on the winning track. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But we'll be back here tomorrow. 7:30 starts the game, but coach will be at 7:15. Like I said, starts at 7:15. So make sure you
Mm-hmm.
tap back in.
Exactly. So appreciate you all. But we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna watch the rest of these games and chill, man. So, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Peace.
Peace.
On the field we grind, every play's a statement. Coach Ed on the headset, leading like a champion. Games on blast, yeah, we talking all the scores. From the stands to the couch, it's college football wars. Tactical rise, rivals feel the pressure. Every snap, every pass, it's a teacher lecture. We breaking down the plays with rhythm and force. This podcast is the playbook, it's the main source. On the headset, we're calling the shots. Every team on the rise, giving all that we got. On the field we hustle, every snap like it's told. Highlight reels rolling, the stories unfold. Tailgates are packed, fans decked in their pride. On the headset, got the whole world on our side. From the kickoff to the final drop, Coach Ed's breaking down how we thrive. Every week, every game, we're turning the tide. On the headset, where the passion won't hide. Let's talk stats, let's break it down. Championship dreams, we're wearing that crown. From the big wins to the heartbreaking loss, on the headset we're here, no matter the cost.